your mind. Have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find.
Right, my friends, this is the start of the next bit of our summer walk. So we're starting from the back east path, and we'll see how far we get before we start the next bit. So enjoy. See you later. Well, no, I won't, but hey. So we've come off the back south path. We're passing the monk path, and we're walking along the back east path on a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. The sun is shining. I love shadows like that. I just love them. Just so lovely. Arches. Underneath the arches. Better not to sing, had I? I get all my hats muddled up. My chat hat, my daft hat, and my walk hat. Or should I put all three of them on at once? It's a lovely day today. Come out without my cardigan, with just my cardigan, no jacket. And when I've put just my cardigan on my profile, of course, a lot of men have tried to be funny. Ha ha ha. Why is it always the men? Sorry, Nigel. There we go. Down the bottom of the back east path. And walking round onto the little bit of the north path. I think we need to keep this bit a name, because this is the start of the north path, but the main north path runs down by the lake, doesn't it? And we're having a sniff around. Now we're going to have a lot of branches because they haven't been cleared after all the hard work that Martin's done. So here we go, and then we go up this little path, and then, as you can see, all these major work that Martin's done. And that's looking up the inner east path, which we do on the second we come the other way on the next bit of that we do. And this is where I stand to take the looking east path. A path, photos, looking west photographs, oh dear. So we've done the looking west photographs, and I've come back up now to do this bit of a video. Beautiful, beautiful day. I've got no cardigan on, in my t-shirt. Lovely. And this is where I stop to take the looking west photographs, the other ones, and the beautiful, beautiful sky today. And Mr. and Mrs. Goose. And their babies are there. I'll try and get better photographs later on. And that's the other one looking west. Did I say east? I meant west. So we've got Simba and Westy, I think, next to it to the left. And then Nellie and Croc. What a beautiful day. Look at the reflections. Look at the blue sky. And we carry on. I'm going to whistle my dog, excuse me. Come on, Amber. And here's one of the benches that are really under the archway of trees. And then we walk further along. Oh my goodness me, look at that sky. Just look at that sky. We work further along. And this is where the boys are going to put the TARDIS. That tree's going to come out. Seems a bit out of focus. So that tree there is going to come out. And that's the bench that I sometimes put up on our group for the chats. And there is a path here. At the moment it's got a few branches on it which are slowly being cleared. And this is what we call the monk platform, where Martin sat to paddle his feet. And we come on round. Funny enough, I love this bit of the path. It's just, oh, Amber's having a nose at something. Come on, Amber. And then this is the back part of Monk Willow. And then we go on to the monk itself, normally. And we then take the from the monk photographs. So we go from there. And there's no ballerinas today, Kathy. And then round there. And then I often take those reflections there. And oh God, it's such a beautiful day. I am so blessed. But I say that even in the winter. Rare for me not to walk. And then we carry along the south bank. And this is the monk path that we go up when we go to the inner east path. And then we carry along the south path. And I'll do these photographs at the end of my walk. And then I stand here and take that one looking across at the Norfolk Reeds. Oh, what a beautiful day. And then we carry on, as you can see, Madam Amber is in the lead. And then this is where we take the archway one, looking through at Nellie and Croc. And then we walk on up. Look at this. Look at this. Am I blessed or am I blessed? Then we carry on. And we're coming now up to Simba. Amber's ahead. She's going up the next bit of our path, which I'll carry on with tomorrow. And then we stand here. And we take the house. And then we zoom into the house, and you've got Croc and Nellie. And then this beautiful view here. It's getting so green and grown that we're not seeing the views that sometimes I take before it is. And then we turn round and we walk on up towards the jetty. We walk up here. Amber's gone on ahead as usual. We walk up here. Excuse me, frog in my throat. This is a bit where I call it leaving the south bank. If we turned left, we'd go down past the crossroads and along the triangle path. And then we go up here though. I haven't got a name for this bit of path, but we'll just carry on calling it leaving the south path. Or the south bank. And we walk along here. And if we carried on, we'd go along the high bank path, which I do after I've been down and done the jetty. But I don't think I'm going to go down there with the camera in my hand. So not until there's a rail put up, which Neil came to see me about. If I zoom in, you can just see the jetty down there at the bottom. And then we just carry along after I've done the jetty photographs along the high bank. Come down onto the jetty, and this is looking over at Simba, and I usually try and squat down there because we quite like that. And then come on round, and we're coming to Ellie. And then if I zoom in a bit, you've got Croc with Bella right behind it, and you can actually see the geese on the water there, look. This is day 37. And the water lilies over there, look. And then we come round and you see the TARDIS summer house that's going. And you can just see the house, and look, there's a little oak. And then we've got Leo. And then look at that gap that Martin made, which we've never even been able to see through for years. And then come along here, and there's some irises out, and there's still a patch of gorse there. And then we turn round, and I think I may be able to come back up holding the video, but I certainly can't come. No, I'm not taking a chance. But then we'll go on up to the top there. And then we've just come up from there, and we're going to go along the high bank. Goodness knows where Amber is. And then we walk along this path, which is a bit weighed down after all the rain yesterday. Whoops. And this is path 2 that we passed down from the copse. You can see the copse through there. And the autumn ones are going to be quite different because all the fences and the gates will be up. And this is path 1 that we pass when we're walking down the copse. And there's Madam Amber, waiting patiently. Well, now on the off again. Very overgrown at the moment. I'm waiting for my guy who does bits and pieces to come and do a bit of work, because Martin's doing so much. It's just unbelievable. And you could never have seen through there before. And that's where the bee's nest is on that camera. Well, not on the camera, but in the roof there. And then we go down here. Oh, geese are hissing and spitting at me. And then we, if I'm allowed to get on here without being attacked, can you hear him? We do the looking east. There's Croc and Nellie and Leo, and then right over there is Monk. And beautiful reflections in the water and some of the ducklings. And we come on, and I usually come up this bit, and one of my boys is going to make me a rail to make it easier for me in the winter. And that flag is where there's going to be a gate. So we come over here. Don't know where Amber's gone, but she's gone miles ahead. And this is where I take the photographs of, well, sometimes from Bill, Ben and Bella. And there's a pair of ducklings there, or ducks there. And then the gate right out at the far. That gate is the fairy pond gate. This is a tiny, tiny little gate there. And one of my nephews, I used to say I could see fairies, and one of my nephews agreed until he got too old and said, no, there's no such thing as fairies. Oh, here comes Madam Amber. Where's she been? Come on, Amber. Good girlie. And then we come along, and this is the inner west path. So we're walking now parallel with the copse path. And all this amazing work once again that our Martin did. Oops, it was a molehill. It's quite a heavy day again today. Not quite as heavy as yesterday, but... And so we're just passing path number 1. And path number 2. And this looks down to the copse path. And then you carry on. Amber's seen something. Come on, Amber. And we're coming up now to path number 3. If we turned left, we'd go up path number 3, and we're just going to turn right here and go back onto the copse path. And then if we look back up, that's path number 3, and to the right you see the east path, to the left you'd have Martin Path, go right the way up to the crossroads, and then the zigzag path. And that's all the copse. And we're coming up to the corner, where on my first lap round I took over the back hedge. Seeds on here, look. Oh, they weren't seeds, they were dead leaves. Oh, dead blossom rather. Not that pretty, so I didn't close in on them. Amber's heard something rustling in the copse. Oh, maybe there's a squirrel up in the tree. So this is the back hedge. And then we turn left. And we go up the...